Hi, everyone. I'm Danielle Lord. I'm the founder and principal of Archetype Learning Solutions. And on this channel, we talk about all things engagement. Our strategies are simple. Engage with everyone every day. And these are heart-centered connections that increase relationships, increase ties, increase happiness, and just this is what's really going to get us to engagement, not more stuff, not more lunches, not more breakfasts or freebies. And today I'm going to talk about some of the trends that we saw just recently come out from the 2026 Gallup survey results. So I'm going to read a little bit so I get you the most accurate information, but I want to call today's topic, use AI for tasks, not ties. And hopefully this will all tie back together in a few minutes, but here we go. So reading directly from the Gallup's 2026 State of the Global Workplace Report. I'll hold it up so you can see the copy here that I'm reading from. This just came out earlier this week. So our engagement scores globally have dipped again. We are at the lowest rates. 20% of our global workforce is engaged. 20% of the global workforce is engaged. And these are the lowest rates since 2020. So the report goes on to talk about how AI is disrupting engagement because we're not prepared for the changes, or we don't have good change management within our organizations to help with the transition. But I think it's something much bigger than that. What they also introduced in this report is that a lot of our employees globally are feeling a lot further loss of or an erosion of deep connections and relationships within the organization. And if you followed along on my channel for any length of time, you know that I talk a lot about the power of relationships and connections in the organization, and how we just simply don't have enough of those. So this was a quote from the paper or the report. It says, daily negative emotions among workers increased worldwide during the pandemic. So daily negative emotions during the pandemic. That's certainly very understandable. Although they've declined since then, negative emotions remain elevated compared to before 2020, suggesting either lasting psychological impacts, what we call from our research, cumulative workplace distress, meaning that these are systemic issues, not human issues. Systemic issues being that there's problems within the culture. We're lacking those important relationships and connection points. So lasting psychological impacts or a new, more challenging status quo. And from this perspective of the report, they're saying AI is that new, more challenging status quo. Or from Danielle's perspective, our workplaces simply are not cut out to deal with the basic human needs that we bring as humans into the workplace. As my husband once told me, it's pretty bad when the machines are treated better than the humans. And this is an ongoing problem that we see within organizations. So use AI for tasks, not ties. One of the things that has been reported in organizations and amongst use with AI is they're seeing an increasing trend for people. Oftentimes those people are in organizations. The employees, people are reaching out to AI to say, I'm lonely, what should I do? So that's why I am titling this one, Use AI for Tasks, Not Ties. But we really are creating a real paradox within our organizations by allowing the increased use of AI to make those meaningful connections, not for what AI was intended to be used for. Even my own AI that I use wrote back the same thing. You're using AI wrong. You should be using AI for the tasks, the things that are going to simplify your work so that you humans have the space to deepen and strengthen connections and relationships. So that is a real interesting paradox that we're seeing. The more reliance we have on AI for the ties and the connections, the lower our scores are going. And if we continue in this path, we're going to find that it's very hard to come out of the J curve. So this was something else that was very interesting from the report. And this is in the United States and Canada. 49% of employees reported that they were struggling or even suffering. And this is what we refer to when we say cumulative workplace distress. This is burnout, moral injury, surface acting, things that are just so difficult for humans to absorb. And it's daily, it's ongoing, and it's cumulative. It just keeps compounding and compounding. And again, I've mentioned this before when I've talked about the daily dose, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. If we don't get those things on a regular basis, it begins to look like depression. So half of our workforce reports that they are struggling or suffering, 49%. Daily emotions experienced during the day, 50% reporting stress, 18% reporting anger, 22% reporting sadness, again, not getting the daily dose, and 19% reporting loneliness, going to work and being lonely every day. So these are real trends that are in our workplace right now. So what do we do to overcome that? Focus on using AI, if you're using AI within your workplace, to do the tasks. The time we spend doing little things, scheduling, writing memos, creating documents. Use AI for that. Get your own eyes on it, obviously, so you can proofread and put your own voice into things. But as you free up that time, connect with one another. Go grab coffee for a few minutes. Go take a break together. Find something to laugh about. Have that daily dose within your own organization and see if we can't get out of this complacency swamp that is literally draining everyone, because we're all picking up on those negative emotions. So they're just sucking the life out of all of us. So use AI for tasks, not ties. Use AI to do those things that are sucking up your own time so that you can spend that time connecting with other humans. So find something to laugh about. We have 12 tools within our 12 strategies are all about finding human connection with one another, and they're all free. So if this video resonates with you, I hope you'll click the like button, share with others, leave a comment, and go to the website and download any of the tools that we have. They are all about creating connections, our 12 heart-centered strategies. All right, that's it for today. Let's promote happiness and connections within our workplace and dig ourselves out of this J curve before it becomes so deep that we can't find our way out of it. All right, hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching.